Hey everyone, we're back here on the property again. We wanted to give you an idea of what general pricing is when it comes to rehabbing a home. So we're going to kind of do a quick rundown. Just so you know, most of these are estimate. Prices can vary all the time, the market can change. For example, even right now, because of COVID and everything, prices for lumber and a bunch of other materials have just been all over the place. But just to kind of give you a general idea. First things first, you want to think about anytime you're doing a demolition of any kind, you want to have the dumpster and you want to have the cost to actually throw all the stuff out. So generally speaking, it'll be about $500 for each of those. And the other thing we always get are permits from the cities. We always do everything right. We don't want any problems with the city, and it's a really smart way to do rehab. Next, you want to look over here. We got the roof. The roof is damaged. The roof has never been changed, so we're definitely changing that out. And we're looking at roughly about $10,000 for that. Oh, and then the permits, that's about $1,500 just for the city permit. And then landscaping, as you can see, is not so terrible. What we're going to do is just a cleanup, what we call cleanup landscaping. We don't have to remove any trees or anything like that. All right, so now we're in the back. And over here, let's talk about the water heater. This one's a major one. As you can see over here, it's an older unit. It definitely needs to be changed out. So we're looking at roughly about $600 for that. And while we're back here, I wanted to address the windows. As you can see, we boarded up the windows because they were broken. But generally speaking, we're going to be changing out all the windows. And what we do is we kind of do like a rough estimate price of typical window size. And from that, based off all the windows that are in this unit, we're looking at about $3,700, $4,000 for all the windows right there. Over here now on the side, we have the HVAC unit. We're going to be changing out the entire system, both the air handler inside and also the unit compressor on the outside. And over here, we're looking at roughly $6,000 for that. Now back over here in the front, one of the main things you always want to change out is the front door. It's one of the first things you see when you come to a home. Plus, this one is in terrible condition, so we have to change that out. And we're looking at, with a deadbolt door, roughly about $300. Let's come inside. We definitely have a lot of patchwork areas that we need to work on. So any parts that we have to do kind of like a drywall repair, we're looking at roughly $500. The kitchen, as we mentioned before, has enough space that we can actually do something really good. But what we're going to be putting in is what we consider low end. Just like average price, we got low, medium, high. And low end kitchen with like basic stainless steel appliances, we're looking at around $8,500. And then over here, we also have to paint the inside and the outside. We always paint no matter what. So regardless, we always kind of do estimate price for the whole property. We do it based off the square footage. So in this case, we're looking at around $3,700. And now let's go to the bathroom, another major area when it comes to rehabbing. Bathroom is a disaster. So the entire thing is being gutted out. We're looking at roughly $6,500. And come take a look over here. You can see the air handler for some reason is attached inside the bathroom and drips towards the bottom. So another reason we are redoing the entire HVAC system. Of course, the flooring, we have to change out the entire thing. Looking at the comps, which is always what you want to do, see what is selling in the neighborhood and do pretty much a comparable to that. We're going to be doing a laminate hardwood flooring throughout the entire unit. And we're looking at right there, $4,000, a little more, maybe $4,400 to do everything based on square foot. And then of course we also have basic electrical structures. We're going to be changing out all of the outlets. Some of them are completely destroyed, some are just really aged. So we're going to be changing that out, making sure the wiring works, and that we're looking at another $3,000 based off the square footage of the home. All right, so that's just a quick run through of all the rough estimate pricing that we got. So we also have a little bit of a buffer. We put about 10%. Now we're looking at the rehab, just rounding up, we're about $60,000 to rehab the entire home. We don't do the work ourselves. We always pay a professional contractor to take care of all of it while we focus on getting new deals.